Hey, this is Rich over at TVP Live with another quick tips tutorials brought to you by Adobe Photoshop Elements Custom Tutorials Group. And let's jump right in with today's poster. Want us to know how to fix this sonogram photo here. As you can see, the sunlight in the background is completely shining, making it completely over glare, and it doesn't really do justice for the photo of the sonogram. So what we're going to do in this case, we're going to replace it all together. So let's start by taking that layer. We're going to unlock it by clicking the little lock there so that we can work on it. Let's go ahead and grab an eraser, and let's come down here, and you can see the brush is a soft brush, which is really good. If it's stuck on a hard brush right there, just scroll down and choose a soft brush. And as far as size is concerned, let's see, I'm going to try something like a 15 point, and that's nice and small, so that when I zoom in, I can actually trace along the edges that we're going to replace. So I'm going to just carefully by hand draw out the sonogram, the original. And it's that easy. I can do shift click on portions that have longer lines along the fingers here, which I go click, hold the shift, click, click, hold the shift, click. Be careful down here. Make it nice and straight. Click, shift, click, click, shift, click, click, shift, click, and so on and so forth. Once we finish drawing out with the eraser, then we can grab the polygon tool, come down here, make sure it's a polygon, not the lasso tool. This way it allows us to use the left mouse button and click, 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 click. And basically we're just going to draw out the middle portion here by drawing a whole polygon around the portion we want to get rid of. And once we get to the end here, I'm going to double click. It gives us the marching ants, and all you got to do is hit delete, and boom, it's all gone. I can do Control D to deselect the portion, and now whatever we put in here is going to show through this hole. So what are we going to put in there? Let's go ahead and grab the original sonogram. And this is just a photo sent to us, and I added a couple edges here just to add for effect. I'm going to unlock the layer and grab the photo and drag it over to the tab of our current project. Come down and let go, and there we go. Now we have it. It's a little bit too big, but that's okay. We can resize it. I'm going to move that layer down below our foreground layer, and now if we try to grab that, we might grab the foreground layer by mistake. So I'm going to take that foreground layer and hit the lock button. That will allow us to grab nothing but the background layer. Once we click here, you can see the squares around the edges of that photo. So it's easy for us to manipulate that just by making it smaller or bigger, any size we want. Now we're going to bring that down over to here, and that's looking pretty good. Maybe just a little bit smaller. I might want to turn it a little bit like this, so it's angled so you can see more of the actual sonogram. You can see the hands, the head, and the edges of the mother's sack here, and I'll hit OK, and that's looking really nice right around there. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You can merge these two if you want, or you could just go ahead and resize using the crop tool, or you just go to File and Save As, and that's pretty much all there is to it. This is Rich calling it quits for this tutorial, saying over and out.